All right, I went to the card show on Sunday, so it's Wednesday, a few days later, and let's have some fun. I bought a whole lot of stuff. I got my hockey Beckett here, and I'll tell you why. But all right, let's start off. This is not in order. I actually bought a lot of stuff, from what I recollect. 35 bucks. I bought this. It's a Bob Gibson 68 PSA 5. I think the guy had it marked, yeah, a 40, and I said I'll do 35. And I hadn't bought anything for a minute from him. Paid $1 for this. It's a Brett Saberhagen. The guy had gathered up some junk game used, and he wanted $1 a piece, which I was kind of like, meh. So I bought that just to buy something. These ones here I paid $1 a piece for. I went back to this one table. We got the K-line. We got the Billy Ripken, the black box on the bat. And I saw they had an old Matty Alou 63, and then one of Manny Mota. So I bought those 4. All right, let's continue. I have so many darn cards here. Filled up my box. And so I got these. This guy had it marked at 30. I bought these 2 cards, I think, for like 50 or 55 bucks. I saw them, and I was pretty excited. We got a Mantle Boyer. It's a pretty low grade, but he had a mark. I would have probably paid 30 bucks for it. That's what he had it marked at. Like I said, I paid 50 or 55 for these 2. And here's an old Clemente marked at 35 bucks. I saw that. Surprised no one bought it. So, yeah, it was 50 or 55 bucks for the 2 of them. So, it's worth getting graded. It's kind of a low grade, both of them, but can't go wrong. These were $1 a piece. Nothing too crazy. We have a Prism Kyle Pitts. Everyone was talking about how they didn't utilize them. Select Kyle Pitts. We got a John Morant. And we got Anthony Edwards. It's the Prism Draft, but still it's Anthony Edwards. Then here we go, Charles Oakley. They had a bunch of 87, 88, so I bought some of the better names. Ralph Sampson. I have a ton of these, but I figured the price was right. Danny Ainge. Here's a Mo Cheeks. Yeah, that's for $1. A Durant second year SP. I used to have this out of 10, and I traded that long ago. And they had this, I figured, as an Angel Reese Bowman Chrome U. I was like, well, probably worth $1. And then this one here, I don't remember if this was $1 because some of them were half off. None of the ones I showed here, but here was a Mullen. Maybe I paid $2 for this, but I think I only paid $1. But at worst, I paid $2. And then I think these ones are regular price. I think I paid $1 for that. I paid $1 for this. It was a Dubars. They had a Moses Malone. And I saw this a second year Marino. It was weird because he had one priced at $5 that had some damage. This one is $3 for a second year Marino. Top corner is a little dinged. It's not like it's worth getting graded, but look at the back, it's nice. So for $3, why not? And he had a Bill Skowron for $1. I was like, why not? I think I bought it from the same guy. Yeah, it looks like his numbers are the same. And then he had a bunch of these. I hadn't seen them. I've seen a lot of the old Stadium Club. He had a bunch of different players. So I grabbed the good names. I think Ryan was in there too, but I bought Barry Bonds. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. You'll see it says charter member on the bottom. I don't know if they're worth anything or not. Let's see here. Let me kind of adjust my pile here. From that same guy, I bought these. These were $0.25 a piece, so Joe Montana insert. Got a Mahomes insert here for $0.25. Peyton Manning Select. Probably books for like $2 is all. Barry Sanders Momentum. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Mosaic. Insert a Brady. It's got a book for at least $4. I paid $0.25. We got a Marino Prism. Just a Chronicles Brady. I'm assuming that's $3 or $4. We got a Mahomes season ticket. I figured doesn't probably $1.50 card, but for $0.25 it's cool. And we got just a couple Steph cards here. And we got 3 more. Yes, some Luca and Giannis. So that's the Luca from, yeah, Illusions is right. Here's a Chronicles of Giannis. And they had a Jokic from Illusions. And finally, there was just a plain old Hoops Luca, but Luca stuff is cool. So there you go. Here's some more stuff I bought. Let's see here. Okay, I paid, let me see here. I think I saved like $5 or $10. So this is 20, 40, 65. I think I paid 55 for these 3. I'll show the least exciting of them all. Definitely a good trade bait though. A Biggio auto. Then I saw this one. This was the first one I saw. James Conner, as well as Dobbs dual auto. And this one I saw for $20, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but 25 out of 25. Got a Dak piece from Immaculate. I mean, that's a nice swatch. And it's Prescott, so I can definitely move that. It's definitely more than a $20 card. Okay, now here. Oh, yes, I got some more old stuff here. There's one guy. I'm always looking for tobacco stuff. First off, I bought these 2. I don't remember. Maybe I got it from him. I don't remember. But a Global Reach Luca. And here's a Dominance. At most, I paid $1 a piece for them. And then these 3 here. This was half off. He's going to possibly be starting for the Vikings. So numbered 2 out of 4. It was a Darnold. So yeah, it was like, I got a deal on the 3 cards. So that was marked at 45 because it was in the half off. But I paid, I think I paid 90 or 95 for these 3. So you got 45. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, he went 100. I went 90. I think I went 90, and then he won 100. So we met at 95. Here we have an old Polar Bear. I don't have a lot of Polar Bears. You know, I have a lot of Piedmonts. So, I mean, yeah, these are low grade. Don't know how good this player was. KROH, Crow, I guess. And then here we have one that's really beat. Check out. Yeah, it doesn't really show the damage, but it's creased and Schaefer. So, I mean, this is probably just going to come back authentic. This one I might be able to get. Well, that's probably authentic too, but got them cheap, so I can have SGC do them. And then here's the interesting part. Oh, we got a couple more. I forgot about these. All right, because I do keep myself some empty holders in here. And I do have other stuff too. So I bought these for $1 a piece. I guess I did buy a couple extra. These are those ones I was talking about. The Charter member. Henderson. Here's the Nolan Ryan. I knew there was a Ryan in there. Here's the other Ryan. And then they had a Bobby Bonds that was in pretty good shape. Not worth getting graded, but it's pretty nice. It has a little damage on the corner there. And here's where it gets interesting. There was this guy, they bought like a big collection. I mainly talked to I'm assuming it was the dad. He didn't know a ton about cards, it seemed, but nice guy. And his son was there, and they had 10-cent boxes. So I bought a whole bunch. And there's a couple guys going through them, and so I don't know what they got, but I saw some old baseball some guy got, and I was kind of like, uh-oh. But I'm going to show you here, and there's tons of duplicates. I got my Beckett here, because I'm not so sure, but this Gilmore here, number 76. Wow, this is a $6 card, and I have a ton of them. So I'm going to put it face down then. $6, and I paid 10 cents. This is 84-85. What's this? Sylvain Turgeon, number 62. A lot of people don't know about hockey. Well, that one's not listed, so I bought a bunch of these. So that I saw these ones though. Chris Chelios, Moment of Truth here, 85-86. Tops, number 51. That's a $4 card, and I have a whole lot of them. So I'm glad I bought. You'll see what I mean. There's another Gilmore, $6. I mean, you can't get $6 for them, but 10 cents. Guy Lapointe, that's a 78-79, number 260. Well, that one's not listed, but I know Canadian stuff is kind of popular. Here's another one. And I told you about the Gilmores. Gilmore, Chelios. Really beat up, but I mean, it's got Killebrew Yastrzemski, so I can put that in like a box I'm trying to sell on eBay. Boog Powell, pretty good shape. Tug McGraw, the corner's pushed back on it. I can try to fix that. Sometimes, you push it down, it looks better. I mean, none of this is really suitable for grading. Bobby Bonds. We got a couple Carltons here with Jim Palmer. Remember, 10 cents a piece. Beat up Boog Powell. Here's a beat up bad corner Pete Rose. So like I said, even if they're damaged, sometimes I got these common boxes and I try to sell them. So I throw some names in there, show them in the pictures. And here's Lee May. And that's what I'm going to do with some of this beat up stuff. Here's Lou Brock. There's a lot of doubles. I really wish I was the first person. I wish I went straight to these boxes at the beginning of the show. And yeah, and it was the one. Here's a little bit of basketball. We got Dan Issel, Bob McAdoo, Sidney Wicks. And I should have probably looked closer. I went through the boxes, but you can only go through boxes for so long. You start to get tired and a headache. And there's another Madlock. But I mean, for 10 cents, I was just buying stuff that looked good to me. There's Ron Say. I mean, I would have bought, I don't know, I probably would have bought a lot less if they were like a quarter a piece, but definitely would have bought some stuff. Remember those Chelios, Gilmore, the Bruins final. Another Chelios. Canadians win. That's number 264. 78, 79. Let me see if that's even listed. It is no dollar card, but hey, whatever. And like I said, I think the best stuff was probably in the hockey because a lot of people don't know about hockey. They don't collect hockey. They don't care about hockey. Obviously, the guy knew, he said these were from collections. He knew to take out the big names. Gretzky, I'm sure, Yzerman, Patrick Raw, but there's a Walter Payton. Another Payton. I paid about a little over 200 of these. He gave me for, $20. He threw in a couple extra. Myles Garrett, Jack Youngblood, Colts Huddle insert. 2 89 score Steve Youngs. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff. I'm sure I missed some stuff too, but Willie Brown, All-Pro. Couple Jamal Wilkes, JoJo White. I mean, he wasn't going to see any Kareem in there, but... And some of these, yeah. I was always looking for cards where it seemed like they had the stats so they hadn't played too many years. That or if I recognize the name. I think that's Cartwright right there, right? Yep. And this is, I think, this could be his rookie because it only shows 1 year of stats. So that could be a Cartwright rookie. Got 2 of those. And here's a Robert Parrish. It shows 2 years of stats, so that's one of hers earlier cards. I'm going to move these out of the way here. So there's a lot more. A lot more Gilmores, and I'll move these way up here so I don't bump them. And there's some old stuff. So I'm going to do it this way. Chelios. Another Chelios. So these were the $4 ones. Because I looked at the stats, and he had 2 years behind him, so that's not a rookie. Tom Liziak, number 74, 75, number 68. I don't know if he's listed or not, or if he's just a common, but let's take a look. 74, 75, number 68. Yeah, not listed, but it was an old card. Check it out. These are old. 70, 71, we have Dave Media. I'm assuming for these ones they probably looked them up, but even if they're commons, I'm in 10 cents a pop. I know that these ones were worth it. This one has a little bit of tape on it, but like I said, people weren't Probably going through these. There's a Gilmore. Remember at $6. That one turned out wasn't worth much of nothing. Another Gilmore, Chelios, Gilmore. So this, whoever collected this was really into it. Phil Housley, 84, 85, number 18. I'm not sure if that one will be listed. I've heard of him. So you look that up. Yeah, it's a common, but I had heard of him. Here's an old one. Some more of these really old ones. No big names, but we're talking early 70, 71. It looks like this guy's a rookie. Wayne, Maki. So I'm going to look it up just for the heck of it. That's number 116. Yeah, see, common. So there are some, the commons are $1.50. I probably took most of the hockey that were old like this that I saw. We get in baseball. Here's those Cy Young award winners from the 70s. Yeah, 79, right? Might be 80, but dated 79. I pulled like a lot of George Fosters and guys like that. There's another couple Carltons. George Foster, some Ron Says. Okay. I'll be sorting through these a little bit, putting the Gilmores together. And we got one more pile. Upside down. So here's a Scott Stevens. It was an old one, 85, 86 tops. I'm assuming that this will be listed since it's Scott Stevens, but it's not. But I'm okay. Sticker fell off. With that. Gilmore, Franco Harris, 1980, right? Yeah, 80 tops. I'm in. Some are beat. This one's got a bad corner. See if I can fix it. But I mean, like I said, if I do a lot, I show a picture. You got Franco Harris chilling in it. People say, well, it's not just a common lot. So you throw in some good stuff. People will buy it and they'll come back. So there's a ton of Franco Harris. I mean, 10 cents a piece. Some more Gilmore. Looks like the guy made some of these upside down. He packaged them and counted them for me, which was nice. Shocked that Stevens is not listed. 85, 86, tops, 62. You would think. I'm going to look right here. They got the rookies. There's the Pelle Lindbergh SP. I doubt that was even in there. The dude probably put it in a common box. So I guess I bought a lot of Scott Stevens. Whoops. Oh well. 10 cents a piece. I can live with that. Here's another Gilmore. Old stuff. Here, check it out. A couple Tony Dorsetts. Danny White. That's an old Danny White. A couple, says punting records. That's kind of funny. And it's a little older there. I'll move this so we get a better look. Ted Hendricks. Irvin Fryer. I'm pretty sure this is his rookie card. I saw that. Some old football. Bobby Hunt. Commons. I hadn't heard of any of these guys, but when you're talking, Oh, here we go. We got AS. Yeah, so that's, I'm assuming, late 60s. Here's some early 70s. Mike Garrett. I think he went to Penn State, if I'm not mistaken. No, he went to USC. Okay, that's it. And just old football, like marked at $6. Threw in the 10-cent one. Surprised someone didn't grab those. Interestingly enough, yeah. I think this is a James Lofton rookie. If it's not, then it's definitely second, third year because it has 2 years of stats. Some Theismann, Walter Payton, team leaders. Another Danny White. Just some old stuff. Jackie Smith, I'd heard of him. Old 70s George Foster's from 79. Figure 10 cents a piece. This one's from 78. I mean, hold on to those. The more damaged ones, I can throw them in a lot. Let me adjust the camera here. Sorry about that. Some more Carltons. Here's another George Foster. Put them with the other George Fosters. Boog Powell, Madlock, Bobby Mercer. Some dude named Clay Curley from 1970s. So, for $20, that was pretty good for that pile. So, I think that's just about everything. Let me take a quick look in the box. Oh no, there is some stuff in the bottom here. Goodness gracious. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I remember now. Well, there was this Jokic card, and it was kind of large. I'll put that here real quick. And this is a long video. That's what happens when you buy lots of 10-cent cards, I guess. So, we got a little bit more stuff here. Let's take a look. Yep, definitely. Here's some more 10-cent stuff. Some Don Baylor's, Bill Madlock, Foster Rice. You know, like, here's some basketball. Sidney Wicks, Dave Bing. Here's one with Artis Gilmore. That's a little bit older one. And here's another one with the Wicks. And here's a Gus Williams. It's like a third year. You know, a lot of times back then this could be a second card, but then I think I paid $1 for this. It's a Prism, optic Prism, and you can see the color there. I think I paid $1 for that. So all in all, a good day. Didn't spend a ton of money, but I had a good time. I'm gonna start hitting up some kind of within 150 mile card shows. I wanted to go to the Missouri show, and I thought it was going to be in May, and it was in April, so the tickets were just out of this world now that everyone's flying again, so I figure it didn't make sense to go there. So I'll be, you know, be going to some of the larger cities around, you know, around mine. We have a good show locally, but it's every 2 months, and I'm going to try to hit up some other ones so I can get some stuff, come across some new sellers. So thanks for watching the video. Nothing super high dollar, but some fun stuff. Have a great day. Bye.